guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a piercing related video that you guys really wanted to see, and that is going to be an all about my double nostril piercing. And yes, I'm wearing a wig. So for those of you who don't know, a couple weeks ago I got my double nostril pierced, or my second nose piercing right here. It was very unexpected. You guys had no idea I was planning it. It just kind of happened one day and I did it. So this video is just going to be talking all about, you know, pain, why I chose to get it, why I chose the placement, cleaning, and all that good stuff in case any of you out there are looking to get a double or triple nostril piercing or whatever. So for a long time I talked to you guys about wanting to get the other side of my nose pierced, and yes, that was the original plan. I really wanted to have two nose piercings, like one over here and one over here. I've had this one right here, this little stud that you're seeing. I've had that for about 2-3 years now, and I really wanted to get another one over here. That was something I just really wanted to do. So that was the original plan, and me and Chance really wanted to get a piercing together because we've been together for like 4 years and we have never ever have gotten a piercing together, which is like crazy because I love piercings. It just took me forever to talk him into getting one. If you guys want to see the video of me getting it done, I will have that linked up here for you guys. Chance also got a piercing. He got his conch pierced. So yeah, we both got piercings that day, and yeah, so that was really fun. It was just something out of the blue. We just really wanted to do it, so we did. So we just kind of went into the place, and you know, I talked to my piercer. I was like, hey, we were totally just walk-ins. Like, we just walked in and we're like, hey, do you have time to do a couple piercings? Like, we're here, let's do this. And he said, yeah, totally, that's fine. So we sat down and I was thinking about it all day at work. I was like, do I really want to get the other side of my nose pierced, or do I want to double it up? Chance never liked that look. Like, he always thought two on each side that looked a little ridiculous. And I always said, oh, you know, to hell with you, I'm gonna do what I want. And that's very much how my attitude is. But then I was thinking about it all day at work, and I was looking in the mirror and I was like, okay, if I were to get another one over here, would this look too much with this? Because my Monroe piercing, when I look at that, I feel like that takes up this whole side of my face. Like, I feel like that's a pretty prominent piercing, and I feel like that just splits up my face like perfectly. So I thought maybe getting a nose piercing here would be too much. So I was like, maybe I'll double it up, why not? Let's just do it and go for it. So that's what I did. I really didn't have, like, you know, Chance didn't influence me at all to get it on the same side. I really wanted it on this side, but I just didn't want it to look, you know, too crazy and crowded with this guy over here, because I just feel like he crowds up this whole side of my face as it is. He asked us a couple questions, like, oh, what size do you want, like the stud? And I said, well, I need it relatively small for work, so we just talked about that. And basically, it was just really simple. I sat down, you know, we talked, a couple questions. He marked the area, I looked at it, made sure it looked good. I originally wanted it maybe in front of this one, but I kind of have, like, I don't know, I kind of have really thick cartilage, so going in front of this one maybe would have looked a little bit silly, so I decided to go with that one. And he lined it up like exactly with my other one, so it kind of falls at a really flattering, like, diagonal line, as you can see right there. So he marked it, looked at it, I said, that looks good, let's do it, and he basically pierced it. With all type of, like, nose, nostril piercings, anything like that, your eyes will water. Like, that's just to be expected. It's very thick cartilage, and I forget what makes your eyes water. Like, I totally forgot why it does that, but your eyes are going to water quite a bit, so be prepared for that. No, that doesn't mean it hurt. Your eyes would water anyway, and then it really didn't hurt that much. I think my first nose piercing hurt a lot more than this one. And another thing that was kind of interesting is I didn't bleed as much with this one as I did my first one. If you guys want to see that video, it is very old. It was when I very first ever got my nose pierced, back in 2012. I'll link that up here if you want to see it, but be warned, there's like a ton of blood. I bled so much with my first nose piercing, like, it was so bad. But yeah, with this one I hardly bled. I bled a little bit, but nothing too bad. And we just cleaned it up and it was done really quick. My piercer knows me. Basically when I walk in, he's like, hey, what you want today? And we just go ahead and do it. But, the reason why, really no reason at all. I wanted a new piercing. I kind of have too many healing right now in my ears to get another one in my ear. So I was like, I don't know what I want. And then I was like, wait a second, I wanted the other side of my nose, so let's just do another nose piercing. So that's basically why I did it. No specific reason, it was just one of those random things, and it turns out I actually really, really like it. So I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's what it's looking like right now. I got it done on the 23rd, and it is now the 27th that I'm filming this. So I've had this for 4 days now. Here's what it looks like. So there it is, 4 days old. As you can tell, it's very, very red around the area, which is to be expected. Pain, it's a little bit tender, but nothing too bad. Again, this is the one right here. This is the one that I got pierced. This is my healed one, and then that's the new one. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like. I think it looks really cool. It's really unique. It's not something you see every day. So for those of you who are going to ask about cleaning, for right now, I am only cleaning it with antibacterial soap once a day. The soap that I use is Provon Antimicrobial Lotion Soap. You can find it on Amazon. It is a bottle like this. And it says Provon on it. I always get it from Amazon. It's really great stuff. It's good for your piercings. I use it all the time. So for right now, that's all I'm doing for it because it's not really starting to crust or pus yet. I think it's still too fresh. So just to clean it up, like at the end of the day, obviously I'm wearing makeup. So at the end of the day, I just kind of clean it with antibacterial soap just to make sure there's no like leftover, you know, mascara, foundation, gunk, whatever. So I just give it a quick wash like that. Within another probably week or so, it'll start to get the crusties and the little bit of pus. That's totally normal as long as it's white, off-white, or clear. Totally fine. If it starts to turn a dark green, dark yellow, that's when you kind of got to worry. But yeah, but for right now, I'm not getting any of that, so I'm just keeping it clean once a day. And then when it starts doing the little bit of the pus, I'll either use my H2 Ocean or my sea salt solution just to kind of contain that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically all I really have to say about it. Pain scale, I would give it maybe like a 3 or 4 out of 10. It really wasn't that bad. Like I said, my healed one, when I got that done, that actually hurt a lot worse than this one. The thing with nose piercings is you gotta know is there's more pressure rather than pain because it's going through such thick cartilage, like it's going through your nostril, so there is gonna be quite a bit more pressure than there would be with like a lobe piercing or an eyebrow piercing or anything like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. Another thing you really gotta keep in mind is that pain's different for everyone. What it feels like for me does not mean it'll feel like that for you. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Everyone is totally different in how they handle pain. It just depends on the person and their pain tolerance personally. So yeah, and for those of you who are going to ask the price of it, all of my piercings, the place that I go to, their piercings are $10, so I get all my piercings done for $10. A lot of people throw a fit. If I have to disable comments on this video, I will. I'm not putting up with it. That's the price I pay for it. You don't like it, then don't watch my videos or don't go to that shop. It's very, very simple. I don't mind paying $10 for piercings. He's been piercing me since 2012. I've never had an issue. All my piercings are perfectly fine and healed. It's fine. So I don't mind paying that much for a piercing. If that price really offends you that much, then you might as well unsubscribe from my channel because I'm just not going to put up with your hateful comments. So that's that for the price. I didn't mean to sound like a little biatch there, but I just had to get that out of the way because so many people give me crap for the price that I pay. I don't know why they let it affect their life so much, but they do. A lot of you are probably going to ask, what does it look like with a hoop in? Like with the one hoop in the stud. I'll go ahead and show you 1 second. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like with a hoop in, with the one stud, because for right now I just have 2 studs in it for work. So I'll zoom you in. So I'm just going to take the healed one out first. So that was my healed one, and I'm going to pop in my little nose hoop in so you guys can kind of see what it looks like with the nose hoop. So here is my nose hoop and the second stud. So that's just kind of what it looks like. I think personally I like the 2 stud look better than this. When this is healed up, obviously healing time will take about 3 to 6 months. Especially for me, my body heals a little bit slower with piercings. And maybe I'll try to put another hoop in. Maybe that will look a little bit cool. I don't know, but yeah, that's what it looks like with the hoop in case any of you are wondering. I think it would look really cool with 2 hoops in, so I can't wait for that to be healed. But right now, I'm just gonna keep my little studs in there for right now. So yep, that's what I'm rocking for work right now. Okay, so that's everything that I have for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. I hope it was everything that you wanted it to be or expected it to be. I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think of the new piercing down below. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave them below. I can try to answer them to the best that I can. I don't have as much time anymore, but yeah, I can definitely try my hardest, I promise. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of my piercing videos because I do quite a bit of them here on my channel. But until then, I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys.